Ayogen Morning News. My name is Deborah and John. First, the headlines. New portable cabin donated to airport military officers at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. After public outcry, missing Babcock varsity students found. Rivers emergency rule, National Assembly counters PDP governor's lawsuits demand 1 billion naira. Cabals still fighting against our refinery, says Dangote. 16 potential successor to Pope Francis. And now, the news in details. And for our news this morning, we'll be starting from local news. New portable cabin donated to airport military officers at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. Lotsad Promo Media, as part of its corporate social responsibility, recently donated a fully equipped portable cabin to military officers stationed at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport. The facility, designed to offer a secure, comfortable, and conducive environment, is aimed at supporting the officers as they diligently carry out their duties in safeguarding lives and property within the airport area. The handover ceremony was marked by a ribbon-cutting event attended by top executive of Lotsad Promo Media, representatives of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and senior military personnel. The event highlighted the importance of public-private collaboration in ensuring the safety and well-being of security operatives working under challenging conditions. And still on our local news for this morning, after public outcry, missing Babcock varsity students found. A mother, Fijabi Onidamola Omotayo, who sought public assistance on Saturday over her missing son, Oladipupo Shiwajuola, attending Babcock University, Ilishan Remo, has announced that her boy has been found. Omotayo disclosed this in a Facebook post on Saturday. She said, "My son has been found." The Director of Marketing and Communication for the university, Dr. Joshua Suleiman, also confirmed to the press correspondent on Sunday that the school has received the cheering news. Asked to confirm the Facebook post announcing that Shiwajuola has been found, Dr. Suleiman, in a terse WhatsApp message, said, "Yes, we were aware." And down to politics-related news for this morning. Reverse emergency rule, National Assembly counters PDP governor's lawsuit, demands 1 billion naira. The National Assembly has urged the Supreme Court to dismiss the suits filed by 11 People Democratic Party's governors challenging the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. The federal legislature, in its response, contended that the plaintiff's suit was procedurally flawed and lacked merit. The National Assembly said this in a preliminary objection dated April 22, 2025, obtained by The Punch on Sunday. It argued that the court lacks the jurisdiction to entertain the suit and should award 1 billion naira in cost against the plaintiffs for filing what is termed a frivolous and speculative suit. President Bola Tinubu has declared a state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18, 2025, suspending Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Deputy Governor Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the State House of Assembly for an initial period of 6 months. Following the suspension, Tinubu appointed Rear Admiral Ibokete Ibas as the sole administrator to oversee the state's affairs during the suspension period. The National Assembly ratified the President's declaration through a voice note. And down to business news for this morning, cabal still fighting against our refinery, says Dangote. The president of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, says he is still fighting for the survival of his $20 billion refinery, stressing that the fight is not yet finished. Dangote expressed optimism that he would win the fight for the refinery, stating his determination to fight on. According to Semaphore, an international news medium, Africa's richest man spoke at an investors forum in Lagos on Friday. The report stated that Dangote pointed out that some individuals who, for a very, very long time, have made a lot of money from government-subsidized oil imports into Nigeria, were the ones trying to sabotage the 650,000 barrel per day oil refinery situated in Lekki, Lagos. Dangote was quoted as saying that those groups have funded resistance to the Bola Tinubu government removal of petrol subsidy and are opposed to the refineries operating easily in the country. However, Dangote was confident that the battle between him and the groups will be won, priding himself as a long-time fighter. And lastly, on this morning news, which is foreign news, 16 potential successor to Pope Francis. With no official campaign or list of candidates of the election process shrouded in secrecy, speculations about who will succeed Pope Francis after the conclave beginning this week remain just that, speculation. But here are 15 cardinals who are among the potential favorites to succeed Pope Francis' so-called papabili, divided by region. Known for his calm and subtle sense of humor, the polyglot also has a fine grasp of its intricacies of Roman Curia, the Holy See central government, and was part of a group of cardinal advisors to Francis. He is currently considered the front-runner to become the next pope. He played a key role in a landmark and controversial 2018 Vatican agreement with China on naming bishops. Pisabola is the top Catholic in the Middle East, with an archdiocese encompassing Israel, the Palestinian territories, Jordan, and Cyprus. He was made a cardinal in September 2023, shortly before the war broke on between Israel and Hamas. The Franciscan has appealed for peace from both sides, and a Christmas in 2024 led mass in both Gaza and Jerusalem. Matteo Maria Zuppi, Italy, 69, Archbishop of Bologna, a member of the Romanian community of St. Egidio. Zuppi has more than 3 decades acted as a discreet diplomat for the Vatican, including serving as Pope Francis' special peace envoy for Ukraine. The first, namely, Pietro Parolin, Italy, 70. Secondly, Pier Battista Pisabola, Italy, 60. Then the third, just named Matteo Maria Zuppi, which is 69. And fourthly, named Claudio Gugerotti, Italy, 69. An academic and multilingual diplomat from the Italian city of Verona. And Jean-Marc Aveline, France, 66, Archbishop of Marseille. And another, Anders Arborelius, Sweden, 75, the Bishop of Stockholm. Mario Grech, Malta, 68, Bishop of Emeritus of Gozo. And Peter Edo, from Hungary, 72, Metropolitan Archbishop of Esztergom, Budapest. Sorry about that. Jean-Claude Hollerich, 66, Archbishop of Luxembourg. And from Asia, we have Luis Antonio Thagu from Philippines, 67, Metropolitan Archbishop Emeritus of Manila. Charles Magbon, Myanmar, 76, Archbishop of Yangon. And from Africa, we have Peter Turkson, Ghana, 76, Archbishop Emeritus of Cape Coast. And Robert Sarah, Guinea, 79, former prefect of the Congregation of Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacrament. And again, we have Fridolin Ambogo Besongo, Democratic Republic of Congo, 65, Archbishop of Kinshasa. And from the Americans, we have Robert Francis Prevost, United States, 69, Archbishop Emeritus of Chiclayo. And still from America, we have Timothy Dolan from United States, 75, Archbishop of New York. And those are the 16 possible successors of Pope Francis. And that will be all for this morning news from Ayogen TV. Once again, my name is Deborah Anjorin. I wish you a lovely day ahead, and I welcome you to a new week. Thank you for always listening and watching.
Hello, welcome to Ayogen Media House. We offer exciting services like event coverage, event live streaming, studio live streaming session, music studio recording, TV session, news broadcasting, podcast session, and many other exciting services. Here at Ayogen, we innovate, we inform, and we inspire.